It's a special day in my garden. It's plant buying day. It also happens to be another special day for me, but I'll talk about that in a second. Plant buying day when I first started gardening was I'd buy everything because I didn't start any seeds and I'd plant everything all at once. And then what happened is I would end up with just a big harvest all at once, and it was kind of difficult to deal with. So over time, as you guys know, I've been trying to grow more over a longer period of time and start my own seeds to save myself a little bit of money. So plant buying day has become a little less of a massive buying event and a little more of a Easter egg hunt for specific plants I want to add to my garden, and you know, a little bit of equipment and stuff like that, but I still really like it. It's so much fun. So without further ado, I'm going to get to buying some plants. When picking plants from the greenhouse, I not only like to take a little bit of time to make sure I get the healthiest looking plants, I look for signs of damage from pests or shipping. So one of the reasons why I like plant buying day is because spring here in Alberta falls generally around my birthday. Now, I'm not going to tell you when my birthday is. However, it usually falls around my plant buying day, and so I like to spend the day away from work and buying plants. I mean, this year I don't have a whole schwack to do, but it's still really enjoyable to come to what turns into a madhouse at the garden center in order to buy some plants and just enjoy myself. I did walk away with an additional perennial. This Loja Strawberry. I'll grow it in a container this year just to see if we like it. And this is actually one of the reasons why in the urban gardening series I said leave 10% of your garden for unplanned things, because you never know what'll catch your eye as you go. And I would have never thought about a strawberry that apparently tastes like pineapple. And I'm fairly excited to try it. I've never tried an Loja Strawberry. If it works well, I may let it run and take over a part of the patch. So I did walk away with a few herbs, some flowers, that Loja Strawberry. For some of the other perennials that I've been looking for quite a while, unfortunately I've had to turn to online. So I have a Paul's pear and a couple of lingonberry varieties on their way to me, but I just couldn't find them locally, and that seems to be the theme. As I've been looking for harder and harder to find perennials, they are harder and harder to find. They're a little more rare and not quite as common as the ones that I've already added to my garden, and that is fine. I think it's very enjoyable, and I'll continue to try to add perennials to my garden. Which brings me to my next dilemma. I know I've got this Loja Strawberry, but what I'd like to do is find a ground cover for here. The lingonberries are going to go in with the blueberries because they like very acidic soil, but I'm kind of curious to hear what you guys might think for a companion plant for my heirloom grapes. I've got the strawberries in with my my Frontenac grapes, and I may end up putting this Loja one in there if I do like it, but I'd really like your suggestions on what kind of perennials might work well, kind of little fruit or nut producing perennials that could go right underneath my grapes. I'd be very interested to hear what you have to say. As it is my birthday, I'm going to leave you here. I've had a wonderful day. It looks like we're going to get through these cold nighttime temperatures in the next day or two, and then it looks like we're free and clear for the growing season, and it is sure shaping up to be a great season. I'm going to leave you with this time lapse. I hope you have a wonderful and enjoyable day in the garden.